And Nicole Flynn, we find out today at a Commonwealth level, probably much the same at a state level, but 60% of federal public servants are working from home. I can't fathom working for a Prime Minister and finding that 60% of the people you might want to call into the office and discuss an issue are working from home. Surely this has got to stop.
Of course it has to stop. It's terrible for productivity. It's terrible for younger bureaucrats who might want to, network with their senior colleagues and learn on the job. But ultimately, Peter, the really destructive part of this is the impact that it's having on our businesses who are often in and around the CBDs, who bore the brunt of COVID, who haven't really properly recovered from COVID, and they are dependent on people turning up to the office to then, head out to do a bit of shopping at lunchtime or pay their bills or go to the local cafe or buy a coffee. So ultimately, by not forcing bureaucrats back to work, governments are hurting Australian businesses who ultimately pay the taxes to pay the wages of the bureaucrats. This has got to stop. They all need to get back into the office and they need to get back there now.
Michael, the drug injecting room in Victoria, we've got one in Richmond. There's talk of another one in the CBD. There's a report on the Premier's desk. She refused to answer questions about it today. She had a sideshow answer on using dope as a young person. I never did, but I suspect plenty at university did. But nonetheless, she's dodging this question, and it's right in the middle of the theatre district, the restaurant district for Melbourne. We know Melbourne as a capital city, compared to the others, still really hasn't got back on its feet, has it?
No, it hasn't. Well, this is not next to a school, which the one in Richmond is, Peter. No, look, they shouldn't have a second injection room. The first injection room they have should be moved. It's not appropriate to have it near a school. And, it looks as if we're moving, the Labor government are moving because they're a very progressive government, they keep telling us, towards legalising marijuana in Victoria. That would be a regressive move. I don't think anything comes from taking marijuana recreationally unless it's for some form of medical marijuana for pain relief. But no, this government out of control. It's about time this government concentrated on important things like stopping demonstrations against victims of the slaughter by Hamas of innocent Jews in hotels. Victoria is an absolute financial and cultural basket case under this government, and I think it's only getting worse.
I didn't get to this, Nicole, but we've spent $100,000, if you can believe it, teaching public servants how to do an acknowledgement to country. That's on top of all the money we spend paying Aboriginal people to do welcomes to country, but there you go. Have a good weekend, you two. I'll see you soon.